Welcome to the world's worst Arraxi guide in the world from someone that doesn't actually know the boss that well and has about 7 kills. Slight exaggeration, I have a few more. First thing you'll do is you'll start the instance and then you'll choose what path you want to go down. Path 1, minion path, middle path is poison path, and the right side path is shadow path. I choose poison path in this one, so now we have to wait for the web to burn down before progressing into phase 2, which you can see the burn down time at the start. The mechanics in this phase are quite simple. There's the one where he pulls you in, as you just saw there, or there's one where he puts a web shield and reflects all damage back to you, or there's one where he makes you in a cocoon of his web and you have to spam click to get out. Pretty simple, and the hardest part about this phase is waiting for the web to burn down, because it's a pain in the ass. And a lot of this voiceover is actually just going to be me waiting and getting annoyed at how outdated this kill is. So let's now wait together. Hooray. Fucking finally. So now we're in phase 2, which again, poison. So the aim of this is to put Arraxi in this little green area and build up his poison, which you can see again at the top where it's just come up there where the mouse is. And generally you want to get him to about 50 to 60 to be comfortable percent poison, and then you'll see what happens when we get to that level. The mechanics in this phase are the same as the mechanics in the first phase, where you can do swipe, net, or I'm not sure if he can make you sticky. But in this phase he'll start dropping those bombs there, and you essentially want to go stand on them. They'll do a tiny bit of damage. If you don't stand on them, they'll do more damage to you. There is one other mechanic he can do in this phase, which you'll see later on. He can spawn a poison green spider, which is an insta-kill, I think. Might not be, I don't really know. As I said, this is the world's worst guide. And now we wait. Again, because that's all this fight actually is in modern day PVM. You just wait. As the acid that he absorbed will break the bridge down, and soon you'll see the poison spider spawn. I believe it's any time now. It just spawned on me with fantastic RNG, but Sign of Life saved me. And now we jump down, and because we did not do minion path, now there's going to be minion spawns here, which is something to certainly watch out for, as that's probably the highest KO potential in this whole kill. But it's just normal DPS, a few auto attacks, and again, I'm not sure how many because I don't actually know this boss. Yep, he'll do a few auto attacks, and the whole time you just want to watch out for when he stops, and he'll start spawning spiders. Generally the spiders are fine, but when you're learning it's probably best to kill them. And it's especially crucial to kill the mirrorback spider for obvious reasons. It will reflect all damage you do to Arraxi back to you, so you will just kill yourself. Especially important if your DPS isn't great to kill this imbued spider, as it just heals Arraxi, or even if your DPS is good, just kill it, because why not? Generally these spiders can end up stacking on you and hurting you quite a bit, so perhaps it's worth killing them when you're learning. Or just eat through it like me, because again, I don't really fucking know this boss. Although a good part about this phase is there's no waiting. Again, if that took any longer, I'd want to stand on those eggs to make sure they don't explode and do lots of damage. Now, final phase, you have a bit of time to prepare here, so generally, if you have Persistent Rage, it's a good time to drop a Death Swiftness and let Persistent Rage build up. Pop and Dren pot, throw a Vuln Bomb down, and this part's just all about DPSing as quickly as possible. You can prayer flick the flicks he does, so that would be a magic attack. And if you do so, he will then switch styles to a range attack, so you just have to jump between the two. And realistically, you want to avoid that thing that's bouncing around. If you can, walk a few squares away, and congratulations, that's the Arraxi kill. And you have an option at the end of this when you get the loot. Make sure to equip your look at the doors, you get the loot, and you can do a pet chance if you're not happy with the loot, which I failed. Cheers.